Hi guys, Chris here from Azon Ultimatum. Here we are at day 7 of the 30-day challenge, and it's worked out well. In fact, just sort of, I had an idea going through this challenge. What we're basically going to do is split it up. Obviously there's 4 and a bit weeks in a month, but let's just say that there's 4 weeks. So the 30-day challenge, we're going to cover a different aspect and split it down into 4 parts. There's like 3 main parts, but that I've got something for the 4th as well. So it's worked out well because we're a week in, and we have sort of, throughout the 30-day challenge, I've been talking more about an introduction and the niche selection, how to get all these sort of different areas here, narrow down on a niche and make sure that you've got really good niche, and I've given you some free niches to get started there. What we're going to do now is I have got a report for you. You will be able to download the report through the button or the link below this video, and basically the report will give you a very short, concise checklist that you can use or print out, and you can use when you're searching for Amazon niches, just to give you something to remind you, so just so you've got that there on your desk or wherever you're working from, and when you're picking an Amazon niche, you've got that there. What I thought I'd do today is, just because you've got that report to look through, and that will wrap up the niche selection part of the 30-day challenge. Now, the main thing with this challenge isn't just sort of listening to me, watching the videos, it's of course getting the sites up there. You've got different prizes if you watch through it for 5 sites, 10 sites or 15, and I might do more than that. But the main thing is literally getting the sites out there. So what you need to do, this is what I suggest and what I thought I'd do with this video. What I suggest you do is get the domains. Buy the domains up. Now, for a little bit of information about the domains, when you get, let's just pick something, so just here on this picture. I'm not saying do this niche. I'm just picking something that you can sort of see, fitness and well-being. Let me pick one. So the Fitbit Flex wireless activity. If I was going to build a site on this, what I would actually do is I would get a domain name like Flex Activity Trackers, or what you have to be careful of is that you don't you don't use any trademarks, but don't worry about that. What you should do is just find something close to the name of the product. So if it was one of these, or the name of the niche I should say. So let's say we're doing gaming headsets. Obviously gaming headsets isn't a trademark. You know, it just can't be because it's too broad. So you would get top or best or gaming headset verdict, something like that, and just have something to group all the products on your site. If you're dealing with something like we just had a look at, like the Fitbit, and you're just going to promote that, still keep Fitbit off the domain name obviously, and you just go for something like top heart rate monitor or top heart rate monitors. So just something like that, and all you need, this is the thing with domains, you don't have to worry that much about keywords and what your domain has to be. It just has to be relevant to the content on the site. Okay, so as long as you make it relevant to the content on the site, that's fine. Gone are the days of exact match domains when you would literally try and get a domain to do well in the search engines. It does still have some bearing, but not as much as it did, and to be honest, it's the content that will make sure that your site ranks. So download the report through the link below. There's also information in there about coaching if you need help, if you're wanting to get the 30-day challenge done. There's coaching spots open there. All you have to do is click on the link in there, and it will take you through to 3 different videos, 3 different tiers, if you will, of how much you want to get done, whether you want to go for 10 sites or 5 sites. There's different tiers there, and you will get the coaching as well. Grab the domains, because that will sort of force you to take action, and I'm very close. In fact, tomorrow I will be giving a date on the launch of Azon Ultimatum and the webinar. So it's going to be really good, guys, really big. download the report, print out the stuff, you got the checklist, and what you also find in that checklist as well is the other days. If you missed any of the days, the previous days, in the last 6 days, you've got links going through to the relevant videos so you can get started. Okay guys, as always, let me know if you've got any questions. I know it's a quick one today, partly because of me getting back on track off my deathbed, but yeah, next week we will be covering content and talking more in depth about content and how to make sure that you write good content and all that stuff. Okay, and one thing to bear in mind with the Azon Ultimatum, I've got a lot of questions what the course will cover. Obviously in these short videos I'm giving you a guide to get sites up and out there as part of the 30-day challenge, but what I can't do is go really into depth, and I can't serve you one-to-one and give you like really an in-depth course, because literally because of time. So what you'll get in Azon Ultimatum is far more in-depth niche selection strategies, things like the niches picked out for you that I know that's going to sell, and domains picked out for you that I know that are good to pick up, and ranking strategies, things that I can go into far more technically and far more valuable, I dare say it, than I can in this sort of 30-day challenge. So that's where the real value comes in, is that we obviously collectively don't want everyone having access to that information, because you end up with a lot of competition. So Azon Ultimatum is for people that are serious, no matter what level you are, whether you're a beginner, intermediate or advanced, or whatever level you consider yourself. If you're serious about making money with Amazon, it will be the biggest and baddest and best Amazon course based on results, because what I'm going to do is there will be coaching involved in there. It's a high-end course, so it's only for serious people, literally because I want the course to be really, really good, and I want people that are serious and want to make money with Amazon. So I'll leave this video there. Download your report with the checklist, the niche selection checklist, and I will see you in day 8. Okay guys, cheers.